So Euro USD kept pushing down as expected, as we discussed prior. So as you can see, we came into this quarterly open. If let's go to the daily time frame for a minute. So you can see on our daily, right? So we have this immediate lower immediate order flow being, so you can see right here we have a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, a lower high. So guys, we're expecting to go make a new lower low. So and then we've also had 3 bearish days, so that's quite nice. So personally, and then you see we retrace into the supply level, right? Took out that liquidity, reacted to the quarterly open, and then from there we just started to short, guys. And that's the thing, these quarterly opens, these opens can be used as natural area of support and resistance. We had this strong supply to our left, and then from there we just started to sell downward. So for me personally, I'm not in any positions because it didn't give me any entry after the second fractal break, although I could have taken a position from the first fractal break, right? From right here, right? We could have taken that position from right here. So this is quite a week for me. It's been a week which I've been sitting on my hands, and sometimes you need that. And I need to evaluate this week. Once it's done, I'm gonna journal both these trades and see what it's about. But the point I'm trying to make is you could have been in like 1 point, like almost 2% profit. I know a lot of people would be in this trade, so congratulations if you are. So that is it with your Euro USD. So I would just be waiting for a retracement. If I get one, perhaps maybe to this weekly open, and then we can sell it further into this new lows. So that's my target for Euro USD. Because if we look at the dollar index, right guys, with the dollar index, we've connected with this daily demand level, and now we've started to push up, right? So this was from yesterday, and then so if you look here, right, you can see all we just want for now is just to look for those buys. But I would, and also you can see we have that liquidity just resting beneath, liquidity resting beneath. So it's a possibility that we come back. I would like that because I'm not in a position right now. So I would like that. Maybe we see that retracement and then we see that change of character. So we could just start, we can start scaling in. So maybe we take out these lows and then we start scaling in. But it doesn't really have to, because if you look at this, we're in an impulsive phase, right, on the market, right? This is our impulse, right? Then we had retracement, then we had another impulse, right? So in this stage, it doesn't really have to retrace, right? It's retracement, and now we're having another impulse, right, guys? So we can use it to target a new higher high. So let's just be patient. Perhaps we get that retracement, and then we can find those new entries into the dollar. For GBP USD, wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So this morning, there was CPI, consumer price index, which came out lower than expected on the pound, so which is causing lower prices because interest rates would drop once inflation rises, right? So the bank would drop interest rate, and that means investors will get lower returns for their money. So beautiful, beautiful. If you're in those GBP USD short, just beautiful, right? Yesterday we're waiting for, so we had that fractal break right here, that double fractal break, and then we're waiting for that retracement. It never came, and now it's just selling off. But from the first fractal break, you could have taken a trade from right here, right? You could have taken a trade from right here, and then putting your stop perhaps above this strong high. So now you'll be at like 1 to 5, 1 to 1.5 or something. So this is something I need to evaluate for this week. I was a bit cautious this week, and it's quite fine because I didn't like this price action. I didn't like this price action, but it's quite fine. It's beautiful now. So for me, I would just be looking for that retracement. If we get that retracement, perhaps into this level, right, then I could look for those further shorts. So let's keep an eye out for that on the lower time frame, right, for GBP USD. as soon as this loads, guys. Come on, come on. I don't know what's wrong with the network, guys. Just give me a second. Let me try to fix this. Okay, guys. We're back. So, for NZD USD. For NZD guys, I'm looking for higher prices as I spoke about yesterday. I'm looking to take out this liquidity and then perhaps we react into this quarterly open, or maybe this imbalance right here and this quarterly open, and then from there we can look for those sells. But nothing from here, guys. As you can see, it's pretty choppy, right? So you can see if you look at this price action right here, you can see it's just sideways. So perhaps when we grab that liquidity, come here, and then we can see some bearish momentum start to come in and we can sell this market. For AUD USD, something similar also. I'm waiting for this highs to go, retracement into this area and this supply zone, and then perhaps from there we'll have grabbed liquidity, then we'll be reacting to a supply zone that broke market structure. So it would be nice. This is a nice spot to wait for your trade, and it's also with the 50% Fibonacci level, so it's a nice spot to wait for a trade. So let's wait, let's be patient, and let's see what the market is going to give us. For USD CHF, guys, this is beautiful as we've been talking about all week. We're waiting for it to hit this quarterly open, this nice supply level. So this could be a edge position against those dollar longs that we're taking. So this would be that short position. This is a beautiful position because we're moving according to the underlying trend, right? And also we've seen a retracement into a nice supply level, and which broke the daily structure. So for me right now, I would be looking for lower on the lower time frame, perhaps on the 1 hour, to see we've had a fractal break. So I'll be waiting for that double fractal break on the of this low perhaps, and then we can get that retracement. So something like this, right? And then we could start looking for those short positions. If we use our PVD tool from this swing high to that swing low, I think this retracement should be about 50%, right? Let's see. Okay, pardon. 50, yeah, almost 50%. So we could just maybe get that one more swipe up or something. It doesn't really matter. But once we start to see those that change of character, we can start looking for further short on this position. For gold, beautiful retracement, guys. Beautiful retracement is what I've been waiting for. Waiting for this sort of retracement, guys. So right now it's ready. It's almost ready, I think. If you go to the 1 hour, right? So we've had that fractal structure shift, right? From here we had that fractal structure shift, guys. So you can start looking for those long positions to target that new high on gold. So guys, let's keep that in mind. So this would now be our demand level, because this is now our buy, our sell before the buy up, right? That took out liquidity. So anything from inside here, you can start looking for those long positions. So I'm very interested. I'm keeping an eye out for gold to look for further longs into the highs. So let's see if that happens and it gives us that position. That would be quite nice. Let's keep an eye out for that. On USD card, guys, the retracement I was waiting for started to happen. So yesterday there was news on USD card, inflation news, which came out stronger, CPI news rather, which came out stronger than expected. So which caused some downside on USD card. On the card, only the Canadian dollar, there was news which caused some downside on USD card. So as I said before, guys, I'm still waiting for a little bit of deeper retracement, but this is quite a nice retracement with grab liquidity. So maybe we look for a change of character. But I'm very cautious, guys, because we've taken out this liquidity, this major liquidity on the daily time frame, and after that liquidity swap, we can expect that retracement to occur. So that's why I'm anticipating that retracement, a little bit of a deeper one. If we get that, that would be nice, and it would give me stronger conviction to take the trade. And for USD finally, so for USD all I'm looking for in this market is longs, as I've been discussing all week. As you can see, we've been breaking the highs, and then we also, if you look to our left, we also have this liquidity area that it's quite nice for us to take, right? We've grabbed this liquidity below this here, and then we reacted to that daily demand level, and now we've just started breaking the highs and breaking the highs. I was looking towards here in case if we got that 15 minutes retracement that I was talking about yesterday, but it didn't happen yet. So maybe we get that and then we come here and grab all of this liquidity. So that would be my target. I'm looking for buys on this pair. So guys, I wish you a wonderful trading day. Okay, take care and speak to you soon.